Hi folks, hope you're okay today. Just making a quick video. This is to the YouTube community out there, I think this is the last straw for me, really, and I think that for me, I really like coming on YouTube. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy being a character. I just enjoy it. I really do. But there's a group of people that have been, as far as I'm concerned, follow me around. You could use the word stalking, but they follow me around, and basically they've made my life a living hell on YouTube. And I don't quote these people, I don't particularly mention these people, but they follow me around on YouTube. And in the end, enough's enough, really. And in the days of DPR Jones, when me and DPR Jones and Iron Ra and Thunderfoot and Live Life 8072 and Essence of Thought and people like that, they understood where I was coming from. They understood, you know, they knew where the line was. But then a whole new generation of people jumped on the bandwagon, and they didn't get me. They didn't understand that a lot of the stuff that I was doing is just a bit of fun. All these debates, challenges are just a bit of a wind up and having a laugh. Some of these atheists couldn't understand that and computed things in a wrong way, and took it to a whole new level, where they started 4 archive channels on me, and they started taking issues outside of YouTube, and they just didn't get it. They just completely took things in a completely wrong way, and it became really, really dangerous and murky. So I calmed it down, and then I just getting on doing videos. And then the other day an atheist jumped to Google Hangouts, so it wasn't me starting this, JD Kane. And then next thing you know, we have a bit of a debate. I won the debate with the guy, made him look a fool, and then the atheist community couldn't cope with it, and next thing you know, all the bullying starts again. They uploading videos on archive channels, sexual comments about my family, making sexual comments about my family, you know, really insulting my family on the archive channel. Uploading a video that's been edited, that's not been fair edited. Andy Jack stabbing me in the back, so he was saying he was my friend, he's not an atheist, and then stabbing me in the back, coming on this JD Kane show, and then all the atheists there, about 8 of them, just sticking the knife in at me. And then they have a full show about me, and then half the show wasn't even about me, it was about child abuse. So they didn't mention I'd done any child abuse or anything, but they had a full show where they were talking about half a show where they were talking about child abuse, and then they put my name on it. So I'm getting sexual innuendo stated about my family on an archive channel. I'm getting all this kind of nonsense, and those atheists do know me, like Ozzy's wife and 1 or 2 others. And when I made a video the other day about JD Kane, they were smirking because they knew that I was just having a bit of fun. But these atheists, this new generation of atheists, they just don't get it, and they really, really, really have got, they're either mentally ill or they've got some real serious issues somewhere along the line. And you know, I took a couple of videos down last night because I don't want to get involved in another drama fest with these atheists. And it's as simple as that, really. You know, so, you know, I just enjoy YouTube. I enjoy having a laugh. I enjoy making Bible studies. I just enjoy it. But there are people on the archive channel that do stalk me and have been stalking me for a long time. I'll give you an example. One of them mentioned the other week that they've been listening in at Manchester City Council, what's going on there. They're purposely doing that to find out what's going on about me in Manchester. Another atheist said he got reports where I would be at a gay pride march, which I wasn't at a gay pride march, I was away. So liaison with people in Manchester about where I would be, that to me is stalking, you know. And you've just got to leave me alone. I mean, you really, 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 you're either mentally ill or you really, really well, you really are. You really are pernicious people, really. It's either one or the other. I think it's a bit of both. And you need to stop. So I'm going to stop it from now on. I just love making videos. I love being a character. But I'm not prepared to have sexual innuendo about my family on these archive channels. I'm not prepared to people coming on Google Hangouts saying it's the Jason Burns edition, then halfway switch, and then you're talking about child abuse, not about me but about other people, but you put Jason Burns edition, so that leaves an impression about me on your YouTube channels, and I'm sorry, I'm not prepared to go through that kind of nonsense, to have my name dragged through that kind of nonsense, you know. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's a group of atheists out there that you really, 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 you're very, very unstable and you're very unbalanced people. There are people that have complained about me in the past about various issues. Some of them have shown some real dangerous behaviour, and I've let it go. And yet they turn up on these Google Hangouts to talk about me, which means they are stalking up. They are not stalking up, they are stoking up things, rather than just getting on with their own lives and leaving me alone. And this all happened because of an atheist, JD Kane, jumping a Google Hangout. And I want to say to you, Andy Jack, that you're going, oh, I love Jason, I love Jason, I love Jason. Oh, he's lovely, lovely, lovely. You don't believe the same gospel as me. You believe in a universalism. I believe that there is a heaven and hell. So I knew deep down you weren't sincere. I knew that there was somewhere on the line you weren't right. And on that Google Hangout with the atheist, you soon stuck the knife in, mate. Because I wasn't shouting over those people, they were shouting over me. I didn't get a word in edgeways on that channel, on your channel. I didn't get a word in edgeways. I couldn't get a word in edgeways. And they edited the video as well. They didn't put the full video up. So, you know, you're dishonest and you're unkind. And when it came to being a friend, you stuck the knife in. Basically. So all this lovey-dovey stuff every week you've been doing videos, it was just fake. And don't say, oh well, you need to know that you get a bit excited. That's just nonsense. I didn't get a word edgeways in that video. JD Kane was bullying and pushing himself, and the other atheist. They were bullying. They came on a Google Hangout, they were not invited, and they were bullying. And you allowed them to bully, and you thought it was funny. So it shows you that you were not genuine in your attitude, sir. As for the rest of the atheist community, I just want to say that I don't regard all atheists the same. I meet many atheists on the ground at universities, and I have to say most of them are the most politest, intelligent, nicest people that I've met at universities. I just think this is people on the internet, people who, a couple of them have got Asperger's syndrome, a couple of them have got other mental health issues, depression and stuff like that, compulsive issues, and then mixed in that with a bit of maliciousness, and you've got a concoction of a group of atheists who are unbalanced in their attitude, unbalanced in the way they're dealing with me, and they've made my life a hell for the last 4 or 5 months. And just now, when I'm just trying to have a bit of fun, they're taking things too seriously, making my life a hell again. And I'm not prepared to put my mental health at risk, and I'm not prepared to put my family at risk. I'm not prepared to have sexual innuendo made about my family. So if anybody sees anything on these archive channels, I would ask you to report. I gave permission for these archive channels to continue if they were not cyberbullying. Well, they have moved into cyberbullying. 2 of these archive channels have moved into cyberbullying again. So if they are doing that, I would ask you to report them to YouTube and report them to the police, especially if they're using sexual innuendo about my family. That's where they've definitely crossed the line. So with that, I know I've said this 1,000 times, but I'm not prepared to put my mental health at risk, and I'm not prepared to put my family at risk when there are a group of atheists out there who obviously have got mental health issues, and not only mental health issues, they're mixing it with a bit of perniciousness, and you know, things have to stop. Another atheist threatened that there would be a live debate in Manchester after 2 times of being abused in Manchester by a certain atheist. You know, I don't take kindly to that. I take that as a very serious verbal molestation threat that you made there. That's a very serious threat indeed. I don't want to debate with any atheist in Manchester live, because if it's organised by you as a group, then it will be abusive, and I don't want to be abused, okay? Especially if I don't want to be abused physically. So you spoiled the party, really. You spoiled the fun, and you spoiled it because at the end of the day, you really, and all this Pelagianism and all that. The thing is, the DPR Jones debate is footnoted under the video. All the scholarship's footnoted. There's no debate on the internet anywhere that has a detailed footnote of all that went on in my video. The second thing is, any things that I write, any things that I do, is all footnoted. It's all referenced. People can go and check it. Well, about 85–90%. Whereas with you atheists, you don't even footnote anything you do. Okay, you don't footnote anything. So most of you atheists, anyway. So so at the end of the day, you need to stop. You need to just get on with your lives, and you know, you need to just chill out and just have a laugh. And you've just completely spoiled it on YouTube for me, because you've just crossed the line. You know, the archive channels should be closed down. They should be closed down because sexual innuendo about a family member and the cyberbullying that you're doing now, again, needs to stop. And you are cyberbullying. You can't, you know, JD Kane couldn't just have a little discussion with me on his own and just have an hour's discussion. A whole drama fest had to be created, and then loads of atheists jumping on the bandwagon bullying. And that's the way you are, you know, and that's the way it is with you atheists on the internet. So anyway, it'd be good for me anyway to stay away. So yeah, so that's it. You finished me off, because I'm not prepared to have my family abused like that, and I'm not prepared to be abused on the internet by people who were idiots, and that's all you are. You're just a bunch of idiots who are not willing to, who are not worth a second thought, and I'm not prepared to put myself under any mental abuse. So when I close this video, I'm not going to be looking at my channel seeing who said what. That's it. I'll be gone. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I really mean it this time. I'm not prepared to have abuse anymore. I'm happy myself happy and doing good things, and that's the way it stays.